Okay, hello. This is my third blog, my second of today. Actually, I think it's technically my third of the day because the one I did first I did very early this morning, even though the time on the blog is wrong. But I have another special guest. Tell them your name.
Jeff.
Spell your name.
Geoff.
Okay, now why is your name spelled with a G instead of a J?
Let's see. My parents, my father, his initials are GRT. His father's initials were GRT, so on and so forth. And,
really?
Therefore, they like the name Jeff.
I thought your mom said it was because of the Toys R Us thing. Was she lying? Or maybe I just don't remember properly. So what's your middle name?
Robert.
Like your dad's?
No.
What's your dad's middle name?
Richard.
Oh, what was his dad's name?
No idea, Joe.
George.
Yeah, well, his first name was George. I don't remember his middle name, though.
That's okay. George was his first name, so GRT.
Yeah.
We don't want to tell you what his last name is. But tell these people how I know you, or how you know me. Because you know, how you know me, because you're younger than me. So tell them.
You're my cousin.
See? He's my cousin.
Look at the resemblance. Come on.
You don't have a big nose. Give them your profile. And it's not as big as mine. Mine's huge. Okay, see? You look nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why are you at my house right now? That's a rude question. What are the circumstances that brought you to my house tonight?
Let me do it again.
Drinking! Oh! I just got it. I have one too. Let's cheers.
Okay, one more.
Show them what your glass says.
It says the Sabres.
Hold it closer so they can see.
The Buffalo Sabres.
It's the old logo.
Who lost tonight.
And what are you drinking?
Some concoction that you made.
7-7, Jeffrey. That's the name of my blog.
But it's not actual Seagram 7.
No, it's some cheap whiskey that your dad brought us, but that's okay. But we forgot to tell them why you're here, other than drinking.
Because you gave me a ride to work.
Yeah. Yes, but where do you work?
At the Cavanoki Theater.
That's where I work, too. And what do you do there?
Let's see.
For this show, you do more than normal. What do you normally do?
Let's see. I push a lot of buttons. And then I go downstairs and I sit in Steve's chair.
Yes.
And play on his computer.
And what does he do when he sees you playing on his computer? Nothing, really.
No. I usually offer him his chair, but he's a nice guy.
He's nice. He's going to watch this tomorrow and he's going to say, "Oh, that Jeffrey." Steve's got a very deep voice. Imitate him. Say Buffalo Sabres hockey, but really deep.
I can't. I don't have that
Just try. That's what Steve says.
I can't do it, Joe.
Jeffrey, try to do it.
Buffalo Sabres hockey. I don't have that resonance like he has in his throat, though.
I don't either. He's got a deep voice.
I
keep playing with all these things here because I don't know what else to do. Let's see. Is this fun? Is this an interesting blog for these people to be watching?
Probably not.
No. Tell them a joke. Do you know any jokes? Oh, do you know what we call them? These people who are watching
Peeps.
it? Right, peeps.
Joe's peeps.
And tell them a joke.
Alright, I'll tell them a joke. It's kind of a long...
Is it a dirty joke?
A little bit.
Is it racist?
No.
Good, we don't like racist jokes. Go ahead.
Not really.
Tell them the joke. I'm going to have my drink.
Alright, let me make sure this goes right. Okay, so guy walks into an Irish pub in Ireland. I'd say his name is Seamus.
Seamus.
It's a good Irish name.
Mm-hmm.
And he sits down. He's looking kind of gloomy. So the bartender walks up and says, what's wrong?
What's wrong, Seamus?
What's wrong, Seamus? Why are you looking so gloomy? And he says,
how about say blue so blue? Wait, I'm going to take you on a tangent. Did you ever see that commercial with the Snickers bar?
Which?
Where the guy gets in the car. I don't know if it's a Snickers bar or a Mars bar. But he's very sad because he just broke up with his girlfriend. And he sits down and he sees the Snickers bar laying there. He picks up the Snickers bar, he opens it up, and out comes a little woman. And she goes, "Why so blue, Panda Bear?"
I think I have seen that, yeah.
Okay, but so he walks in, I'm sorry, I love doing that.
What happened to my joke?
So the Irish man named Seamus walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Why so blue, Seamus?"
Okay, why so blue, Seamus?
Say it like I did.
Why so blue, Seamus?
Okay.
And he says, look out that window. You see all those pine trees out there? I planted every single one of those. And no one calls me Seamus the tree planter. And he says, he looks off in the distance, he sees all those fences out there. He says, I built all those fences.
Seamus did all of this, or the bartender?
Seamus did all of this.
Go ahead.
So he says, I built all those fences. No one calls me Seamus the fence builder.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps looking off in the distance. He says, you see that church over there? I built that church with my bare hands, every brick.
Wow.
No one calls me Seamus the church builder. But you fuck one sheep. And that's it. And I think you can put the rest together.
I get it. You don't call... Well, but they call him that, don't they? Okay. Seamus the sheep fucker.
That's it, yeah.
That's funny. Did I just ruin the joke because...
No, I already said the joke.
You said the joke.
I said the joke.
It was funny.
It was a little dirty.
What do you call a man with no arms and no legs? Laying on the floor.
Matt.
What do you call a man with no arms and no legs?
Hanging on the wall.
Art.
Oh, what do you call a man with no arms and no legs in the middle of a lake?
Bob.
Yes, that's a good one.
What do you call a man with no arms and no legs in a pile of leaves?
I don't know.
Russell.
What do you call a girl with one leg?
Eileen.
Oh.
What do you call a Chinese girl with one leg? Ooh. Jen's not going to like this one.
I don't know.
Irene.
That's horrible.
Okay, well that was a racist. I said I wasn't going to do any racist jokes, and you made me do one just now. Okay.
I see.
Well, Jeffrey's bad influence has forced me to close this blog. So say goodbye, peeps.
Goodbye, peeps.
Goodbye, peeps. So let's toast them.
Toast for the peeps.
Goodbye, peeps.
Goodbye.